Guys, I'm here once again with my 1980 snapper, and as you can see I've totally repainted it, and I thought it was 1981, but I got to understand it's a 1980 snapper with push start. You can see it right there, and that's the switch for the engine kill. So anyway, my story is I was having some issues with this snapper. The battery kept on dying. So one morning I noticed that the battery terminals were extremely hot, and the first thing that came to mind was that something is grounding out somewhere. And I took some time and I cleaned off all the rust from the ground terminal for the battery. See it right there, where it connects to the frame of the mower. But one astonishing thing I discovered right where the switch is. I did buy this mower off Craigslist from a gentleman, and right where that switch is, the switch was actually rewired. As you can see, the wire that's going to the positive terminal of the mower is actually a black wire. So they had gone in and replaced the wire, and I tell you what, they did not use any kind of tape or anything. The wires were just hanging loose, and the positive wire from the battery was actually touching the frame of the mower. Yes, so that's the reason why the battery was overheating, and it was actually grounding out the system. Was that the positive terminal from the mower was connected to the frame of the positive terminal of the battery, rather, was actually grounding to the frame of the mower. So if you're having issues with your lawnmower battery dying, or if you're having issues with your battery terminals getting too hot for some reason, and you find that you have to keep on recharging your batteries, I would suggest that you totally remove the ground terminal where the battery connects to the frame of the mower, and also check the positive side of the battery to see if there's any loose connection or if there's anything grounding. Because I tell you what, this was really good getting this thing fixed, because I just couldn't understand why the battery kept on dying until one morning I came out and I noticed that the terminals were extremely hot. And not only that, the starter was also very hot as well. You can see the starter right there. That was extremely hot. So anyway, I hope this helps someone. If your lawnmower battery keeps dying, check your terminal connections. Make sure that there's no grounding taking place. Make sure the positive terminal is not grounding to the frame of the mower, and make sure that there's no rust on the negative side of the battery where it connects to the frame of the mower. Alright? Or the chassis. I hope this helps someone. Alright? Thank you guys.